Filter Tip Tareyton, the cigarette that smokes milder, smokes smoother, draws easier. The best in filtered smoking presents Justice, live from New York with William Prince as Richard Adams.
It's after 6 o'clock, Mr. Morton, if there's nothing else.
No, go on home, Hazel.
Mr. Morton, we just heard the news about the promotion. Everybody says it's a shame that you didn't get it.
Well, don't give it a thought. Kendall's a trifle young, but you make a fine vice president.
Well, still you'd think after 27 years.
Well, what is it? A fancy title and an engraved desk set?
Well, it should be on your desk. You've earned it. Will you be in tomorrow?
Of course I'll be in.
Well, good night.
Good night, Hazel.
Good night, Mr. Morton.
Good night, Hazel.
Come in. Well, hello, Harry.
I just dropped by to congratulate you, Ken.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I see the old man has come through again.
Yeah, I found it on my desk this morning.
To Kenneth Kendall, Vice President, Cronin Larch. Best wishes.
14 carats. The old man's a sentimentalist. Who needs it?
It's a symbol, Ken, to the old man and to all of us who've been with him for a long time. By the way, what did you think of my treatment of the petroleum stuff?
Frankly, I think your approach lacks boldness.
Well, they're a conservative bunch.
Harry, you're thinking like a man on the run. These boys are looking for young ideas. Maybe we ought to turn this campaign over to one of the younger men. Well, we'll discuss it later. I've got to run.
"27 years.
Good evening. My name is Richard Adams. I'm an attorney for the Legal Aid Society. Sometimes a man can commit an act which seems foreign to his whole way of living, one which would normally seem inconceivable or childish. Harry Morton, driven by frustration and disappointment, committed such an act and found himself in a situation in which he had to answer not only to his own conscience, but also to the law. Tonight, Larry Gates, Ruth Warwick, and Joe Mantell star in the case which I call Moment of Panic.
If you traveled around the world, you just couldn't find a better filter cigarette than Filter Tip Tareyton. It's the best in filtered smoking. All the pleasure comes through, the taste is great. In Filter Tip Tareyton, you get all the full, rich taste of Tareyton's famous quality tobaccos. You get a filter cigarette that smokes milder, smokes smoother, draws easier. And Tareyton's filter is pearl gray because it contains activated charcoal, the world-famous purifier. So you can appreciate its importance in a filter cigarette. Like filter smokers everywhere, you'll find that Filter Tip Tareyton is the cigarette you can really taste, and the taste is great. To add still more to your smoking pleasure, Filter Tip Tareyton is the only filter cigarette with a genuine cork tip. Next time, try Filter Tip Tareyton. All the pleasure comes through, the taste is great.
darling, I was worried.
I missed my train.
Well, couldn't you have phoned?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, never mind. You're here now. Here, let me take your coat. Huh? Darling, any word on the promotion? Oh, by the way, Ted called today from school, and he made it.
Huh?
You are in a fog. Your son made Alpha Delta fraternity at Cornell. Aren't you pleased? Well, anyway, his grades are up. That's something. Harry, what is this in your pocket? Harry. Harry, you made it. And all this time you've been pretending. Oh, darling, I'm proud of you. Oh. Well, aren't you pleased? It says Kenneth Kendall. Harry, what does that mean? Harry?
Laura, I did such a crazy thing.
Well, how did you get this?
I took it.
Took it? I don't understand. Oh, don't turn away. What's wrong?
I don't know, Laura. I must be going out of my mind or something.
Come on, tell me.
Well, I went into Kendall's new office to congratulate him on his promotion.
They passed you up a Kendall? Oh, darling.
He went out of the office, left me alone. You know how I've always joked about getting one of those desk sets the old man gives his VPs for years. Then, Laura, all of a sudden, it wasn't a joke. It became an obsession with me. There was that desk set in front of me, only it didn't have my name on it. There it was, Kenneth Kendall, vice president. He didn't care. I couldn't see anything else in the room. For 27 years, I've sweated blood to get that desk set. 27 years. I'm not a young man anymore.
Oh, Harry.
Well, I took it. I jammed it in my pocket and walked out.
But didn't you stop to think?
Well, sure, when I was in the lobby, then I realized what I'd done. I went back, but the night man was there. What could I do?
Well, darling, it isn't the end of the world. We'll think of something. Don't torture yourself.
Laura, what's happening to me? Grown men don't act like this.
Oh, darling, now look. Look, tomorrow morning, you'll take an early train and get to the office before anybody else is there, and then you just, well, you'll put it back. Everything will be all right. Tomorrow morning, first thing, nobody has to know.
You're right. Nobody.
How much would you say this desk set was worth, Mr. Kendall?
Oh, about $100. But even more than that, it's important to the old man. It's a symbol.
Morning, Miss Morton.
Morning, Hazel.
We'll make a thorough search, Mr. Kendall. Probably some cheap crook took it to Hock for a few bucks.
Oh, Harry, I want to talk to you for a minute. See what you can do. It has a personal value.
Count on us.
Right. Harry, I'm glad you're in early. I want to see you about that petroleum stuff.
Are you Miss Hazel Cooper?
Yes,
Mr. Morton's secretary.
that's right.
I wonder if you'd help me with the names of some of the other people, please.
I'd be glad to help.
Oh, excuse me. Are you the cleaning man for these offices?
That's right.
Willie Maxim?
That's me.
Brady, Protection Division. What time did you start here this morning?
About 5 o'clock. This is my last floor.
Anyone else been up here?
How should I know?
Think.
Well, night watchman, I guess.
Where do you keep your personal stuff?
I got to lock it down on the 9th.
Well, let's go take a look inside it.
What for?
For laughs. Now put your vacuum away. You always keep that door locked?
That's right. It's a building regulation.
Anyone else have a key?
I don't know.
Hey, hold it a minute.
heck is that thing?
Maybe you'd like to tell me how you got in there.
Well, how should I know?
All right, then I'll tell you. You put it there.
Oh, listen now. Wait a minute, I swear to you.
Yeah, you can swear to the
No,
cops.
I'm being
Yeah,
frank.
sure.
Look, let me talk
Sure,
to Mr. Kendall, will you?
talk. Come on.
Imagine pleasure like this. Yes, there are many pleasures you dream about. Here's one you can have. It's Filter Tip Tarleton. All the pleasure comes through. The taste is great. In Filter Tip Tarleton, you get all the full, rich taste of Tarleton's famous quality tobaccos. You get a filter cigarette that smokes milder, smokes smoother, draws easier, and you get real filtration. Tarleton's filter is pearl gray because it contains activated charcoal, the world-famous purifier. Like filter smokers everywhere, you'll find that Filter Tip Tarleton is the cigarette that really filters, that you can really taste, and the taste is great. And to add still more to your smoking pleasure, Filter Tip Tarleton is the only filter cigarette with a genuine cork tip. Next time, try Filter Tip Tarleton. You'll find that all the pleasure comes through. The taste is great.
Who's taking care of the kid?
My mother, and everything's fine. Willie, right now we've got to worry about you.
Oh, Willie.
Oh, Mr. Adams.
Mrs. Maxim.
Hello, Mr. Adams.
I want some information so I can continue my investigation.
Okay. I didn't lift that desk set.
Well, that's a good start. Any idea how it got in the closet?
I don't know, but it wasn't me put it there.
The protection man says you told him that you keep the closet locked.
Oh, sure, I told him. It's a building regulation. A couple of months ago, some stuff was missing. We're supposed to keep it locked.
Did you?
Well, nobody does. We go in there 15 times an hour.
Well, why did you tell him it was locked?
Well, I didn't know what he was driving at. I just protected my job, that's all.
They can't take him back, can they?
Fact?
Willie, tell him.
Tell him what?
I got a record.
You see? How bad?
Breaking and entering. Got a year in and a year on a leash.
In other words, you're still on parole?
It's my last month.
This could be serious, Willie. I don't know if you were found guilty.
Well,
that
why
would be...
should I plead guilty?
No, I said
Look,
if
Mr.
you were
Adams, I
found.
didn't take that desk set, and I ain't gonna be sold out by no two-bit mouthpiece.
Willie, please.
Now, come on,
Wait a
honey.
minute. Now, you listen to me. I've never in my life advised a man to plead guilty unless he was guilty. As far as I'm concerned, you're innocent unless you tell me otherwise. But I'm not going to fool you, Willie. A man on parole up on a new charge has got 2 strikes against him before he even gets up to the plate. Now, let's sit down and cool off. We've got a lot of thinking to do.
Mr. Morton, did you see about the robbery in the paper?
Robbery?
Yes, listen. Willie Maxim, 25 of 416 DeMott Avenue, janitor for Crone and Larch, was arraigned before Judge Klein this morning on charges of petty theft. Maxim, an ex-convict, was on parole after serving 9 months for a similar offense. Can you imagine an ex-convict working right in this office and we didn't even know it?
Well, you never know. I'll be back later.
Right.
Could I borrow your paper, Hazel?
Oh, certainly.
Mrs. Maxim?
Yes?
I wonder if I could talk to you. It's about your husband.
Oh, are you from the parole board?
No,
Well, who are you?
I'm just interested in your husband's case.
Well, so are a lot of people. I'm sorry, if you're a newspaper man...
Mrs. Maxim, please.
Well, tell me, what do you want? Who are you?
I'm Harry Morton. I work with Crone and Larch. Could I talk to you? It's important.
Sure. Would you like to sit down?
I know about the trouble your husband is in. Frankly, I feel sure he's innocent.
You know my husband?
Well, not personally. I was there when they arrested him.
Oh.
I understand that his record is against him.
But he didn't do it.
Well, even so, he'll need a good lawyer.
Well, he has a lawyer from the Legal Aid Society.
No, I mean a good lawyer.
Well, their lawyers are as good as any in the country.
Mrs. Maxim, when a man represents people who can't afford to pay, you don't... Look, I'd like to see your husband get a decent defense. Here.
Oh.
You don't have to pay back a cent. All that I ask is that my name be kept out of it. Please take the money.
Why? You didn't even know Willie.
I just happen to feel that your husband is innocent.
Well, if you thought he was innocent, why didn't you say something when they were arresting him? I suppose you didn't want them to think that a big executive associates with riffraff, is that it?
No, that's not it, Mrs. Maxim.
Oh, I suppose you mean well, and I'm giving you a hard time. It's just that it all seems so wrong. Just when he was getting on his feet to hit him again, he didn't take the pen set, Mr. Morton. Only you see, they don't care about that. Because he's got a record, so they've got somebody to pin it on. Only he's so much more to me than that. We've got a 3-year-old child asleep in that room. Do you think it's going to make his life any easier?
Take the money.
I told you we don't want it. We've got a perfectly good lawyer.
And I'm telling you, you've got to get the best lawyer in the country. Please take the money. What are you trying to do to me, Mrs. Maxim? Take it, take it!
Let me alone. Hello? Let me speak to Mr. Adams, please.
Think hard, Willie.
I can't think of anything else, Mr. Adams. This Morton is just the guy whose office I clean. If he talked to me 2 words and all the time I was there, I can't remember.
Well, can you think of any reason why he would take an interest in your
Oh,
case?
no, I can't. I don't even understand what's been happening to me. Boy, I've been careful. Ever since I got out, I've been real careful about everything I do. You know how you got to be on parole. Why would I take a chance on a lousy desk set?
Unfortunately, Willie, they connect this theft with the earlier pilfering that went on before. But even if I could get the company to drop the charge, that still wouldn't help you with a parole board.
In other words, I lose my job and I get a mark on my record anyway. Why, how you going to fight something like that? Why won't somebody believe me?
Oh, Willie, wait.
They got to believe me.
Let's go back again.
Oh, we've been over it and over it and over it.
The protection man said that they found the door locked, right?
Mr. Adams, I don't know if the door was locked or open or what it was. I don't remember. I told you I'm in the dark. I don't know why this joker wants to give my wife $200. All I know is I can't tell you anything else. If I'm going to get cleared, you'll have to get the information somewhere else.
I'll do my best, Willie. Now, how about that $200?
Give it back. Tell him thanks a lot. If I don't get cleared, money ain't going to make no difference anyway.
Yes?
Mr. Morton, there's a Mr. Adams here to see you.
Adams?
Yes, he's the attorney for Willie Maxim. He's from the Legal Aid Society.
All right, send him in.
Yes.
Well?
My client, Mr. Maxim, asked me to return this. Now, I was curious as to what prompted your interest.
I happen to like the boy.
He tells me you never so much as said 2 words to him.
Mr. Adams, I offered him a little money. I'm sorry if that was out of line. Now, what can I do for you?
Nothing. I'd just like to say that if you know anything about this case, it's your duty to come forward.
Is that all?
That's all I have to say. You know, I feel that perhaps you have something to tell me.
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Positive. Mr. Adams, if you'll please excuse me, I'm a busy man.
Oh, he's just finishing up now, Mr. Kendall. One moment. Mr. Morton, Mr. Kendall wants to see you in his office right away. I have all the petroleum file ready for you.
Well, how did it go?
Fine, fine.
Good. You see, I told you everything would work out all right. Yeah. You need this. Now, darling, just put it out of your mind. Sure, it was a crazy thing to do, but we all do crazy things every now and then. Harry, if it's about the promotion, forget it. Sure, darling, I know you deserved it. I know it, you know it. Oh, darling, we'll get along just fine without it.
Let's not discuss it, Laura.
Harry, are you sure that nothing went wrong?
What makes you think that something went wrong?
What happened?
Nothing. A fella got arrested.
What fellow?
A fella in the office.
But who?
Well, just a fella. He cleans up. It's nothing to be concerned about, Laura. What's for dinner?
Why was he arrested?
Well, I tried to put the desk set back, but Kendall was already in his office. I hid it in the cleaning closet. They found it and arrested the janitor.
Oh, Harry, what's going to happen to
Well,
him?
nothing. Nobody will know he took it.
But they suspect him.
Okay, they'll suspect him, but they'll have to let him go.
Harry, you have to tell them.
Laura, listen to me. This guy's an ex-convict. He's a bum.
Harry, that's not fair.
Oh, nothing's fair. It isn't fair that I should work for a company 27 years and have a young nobody pushed on top of me. It isn't fair that we should have a big house and a kid in college while hundreds of people are starving. That's life, Laura.
Oh, Harry, I know you better than that. You don't believe that?
Oh, don't I? Do you know how much it costs to run this house for 1 month? To keep that kid in college for 1 year? You know how much this coat costs, Laura. You want me to lose all this? Oh, can you imagine how long I'd hold my job if I told them Harry Morton, a high-paid executive, a respectable member of the firm, stole a desk set?
But a man is going to jail for something you did.
He'll get off.
But he deserves to be cleared, not just get off.
How can I do it, Laura? This man has nothing. Am I going to give up what I've worked for all my life? Why, think of the scandal. Think of Ted when he finds out that his father pilfered the desk of a vice president. It's out of the question.
Is that final?
Leave me alone.
I want to know, is that final?
Yes. Where are you going, Laura?
I don't know. I only know that when all of this started, I wanted to help you. I believed you when you said you were sorry you'd done this crazy thing, and I could understand it. You were upset over losing that promotion. But now you've lost all perspective. You don't care about what's honest or right or just. You're willing to sacrifice another man to save your own face.
What do you want me to say, Laura? Am I doing this for myself? For my fur coats? For my education? How do you think Ted would feel about giving up a career just so his old man could be noble?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? As far as the fur coat is concerned, Harry, it's very nice. But it's beginning to cost too much.
Mr. Morton's office? No, Mr. Morton isn't in yet. Can I take a message? Yes. Yes. Fine. I'll have him call you. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Morton, there's a message for you.
I've got something to say to you, Ken.
Make it fast. I've got a meeting.
I'll make it fast. This is my letter of resignation from Cronin Larch. And this is a statement I want you to read, Ken. I had it notarized on my way in this morning.
Why, this is hard to believe, Harry.
It's true. I took the desk set.
But why? Why should a man like you...
I don't know, Ken. I guess I resented your promotion. It's funny. I've always thought those desk sets were a ridiculous idea.
Look, Harry, we'll withdraw the charges against Maxim, and I'll just tear this up and we'll forget about it.
No, Ken, no, Ken. This man's reputation is involved. It isn't enough to withdraw the charges. He'd still be under suspicion. I'm the one that's got to clear him.
Harry, he's only a janitor.
That's right. And I'm only an executive, and you're only a vice president, and none of us is God. So, would you notify his lawyer?
You want it that way?
Yes. Oh, Hazel, would you please get my wife on the telephone?
If you traveled clear to the moon, you just couldn't find a better filter cigarette than Filter Tip Tareyton. It's the best in filtered smoking. Filter Tip Tareyton smokes milder, smokes smoother, draws easier. Tareyton's filter is pearl gray because it contains activated charcoal for real filtration. Next time, try Filter Tip Tareyton. You'll find that all the pleasure comes through. The taste is great.
No charges were lodged against Harry Morton by his employers, but his resignation was accepted. He's now working for another firm. My client, Willie Maxim, was completely exonerated and restored to his position. This is justice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a legal problem, see your lawyer. If you don't know one, the Bar Association in your community may have a service to find you one. If you can't pay any fee at all, look for a legal aid society. They will help you. Next week on Justice, we bring you a story right out of today's headlines. A story of a boy who had to choose between going to prison for a crime he had not committed or betraying those who were closest and most important to him. Be sure to see Jack Klugman, Lois Wheeler, and George Grizzard next week on Justice.
Justice has been brought to you by Filter Tip Tareyton, the cigarette that smokes milder, smokes smoother, draws easier. The best in filtered smoking. Filter Tip Tareyton is a product of the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes.
If you prefer a non-filter cigarette, you're sure to like Herbert Tareyton. You'll enjoy Herbert Tareyton's mild, rich-tasting blend of famous quality tobaccos. The extra measure of good smoking you get in Herbert Tareyton's king size. The genuine cork tip that always stays firm and fresh, that adds so much to your smoking pleasure. So if you prefer a non-filter cork tip cigarette, try Herbert Tareyton. You'll find that Herbert Tareyton is the most enjoyable cigarette you ever smoked.